Okay, just want to talk about college football and the overtime rules. We had a great game a couple weeks ago. Colorado versus Colorado State went into overtime, double overtime, and an interesting thing happened. And I'll talk about that in a second. Let me go over a couple of rules. The ball is going to be on the 25-yard line. Okay, you're gonna both teams are going to get a chance to score no matter what in the first overtime, and it all starts with the coin toss. Okay, this is a huge deal because if you win the toss, you want to go on defense first. Okay, you want to be able to know what your offense needs to do when they get the football. Okay, so if you go out there, you're on defense, the other team has the football, and you hold them, so you get a fumble. Now all you have to do is run the ball a couple of times and kick a field goal. Okay, that's all you got to do. You don't even have to score a touchdown. Game over. You win. You get a turnover. Basically, you kick a field goal and you win. The other team goes and kicks a field goal first. Now you know when you get the football, okay, we can kick a field goal. So if it's fourth and long, we're not going to go for it. We're going to kick a field goal, tie it up, and go to the second overtime. If we don't feel good about the fourth down call, or if we stall a little bit, or something happens, we still can kick a field goal to tie it. But we're going for a touchdown. We know if we score a touchdown, game over because they just kicked a field goal. Okay. If they score a touchdown and go for an extra point, then we know when we get the ball, we have to score a touchdown, kick an extra point to tie it, or go for two if we want to win the game right there. We have that option. So we know it's all the decision is made based on what the previous team did. Okay. Let's say they go down and they score a touchdown and they go for two and they get the ball first. Now we know, we got to go for two to tie it. And so the scenarios it's all self-explanatory. If you go second, if you're on defense first and you go second on offense, the only difference between the second overtime in college football is everything's the same, but you have to go for two. Okay, there is no extra point in the second overtime. That's the difference. Okay, third overtime now there is no 25-yard line. You're going for two. Just the one play going for two. Okay, so it's one play and one play, both going for two. So you get one play, and then it's the same thing. If you both score, goes to another time. Both score, goes to another time until one person scores and the other one doesn't, and that's the ball game. When I was at Penn State, I played against Illinois, and we went into 9 overtimes, longest college football game ever. And unfortunately, we didn't come out on the good end of that one, but it was the longest ever. We just kept going back and forth. We missed it, they missed it. We missed it, they missed it on the 2-point plays. So it was 9 overtimes, but that's how it goes. Colorado decided to take the ball first. They won the toss. They took the ball first. They got down then in the red zone off a couple penalties and ended up scoring a touchdown, kicked the extra point, and the Colorado State got the ball. They knew they had to score. So they were going, they drove right down and scored again. So they went to the second overtime. Colorado got the ball first again. They scored and they had to go for two because that's the rule. They scored and went for two. Now Colorado knew we have to score and go for two to tie to send it into a third overtime, which would have been just the 2-point plays only. And they stalled. They didn't move the ball at all. It was like 4th and goal from the 23 or something like that yard line. But they knew they had to throw it in the end zone. They still, kick a field goal. They had to score and go for two. So they knew their scenario and they threw it down there. Colorado made the play and won the game. But that's just the point is that coin toss is the only thing that's a little tricky. And I think that it serves you well if you go on defense first. Well, that's it. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time.